The source of tension is America, not Iran. Provoking conflict has, unfortunately, become ingrained in American policy. Iran has not deployed military forces to America's borders in the Gulf of Mexico, nor does it interfere in American affairs. In contrast, the United States persistently intervenes in Iran's domestic matters and regional politics under various pretexts. Even when it speaks of diplomacy, its approach is, unfortunately, one of dictating terms and seeking unilateral advantage.
Iran's government is openly openly accusing the United States of fueling unrest inside the country as protests continue to spread across major cities. In a sharply worded statement, Foreign Ministry spokesperson Esmail Bakai said Washington is the real source of rising tensions, accusing the U.S. of long-standing interference in Iran's domestic and regional affairs. Bakai rejected claims circulating in Western media, calling reports of mass executions and military escalation completely false and deliberately fabricated. He said Iran has not threatened the United States or deployed forces near American borders, contrasting that with what he described as constant U.S. intervention in Iranian affairs.
Both our people and the world should know that the party that seeks to perpetuate tension and inflame the situation in our region, especially in relation to the Islamic Republic of Iran, is the United States, not Iran. What we must do to dissuade any aggressor from contemplating an attack on Iran's security is to demonstrate such power and resolve that we will hear the snapping of the fingers of any aggressor and will not allow the slightest transgression against our Iran to occur. The source of tension is America, not Iran. Provoking conflict has, unfortunately, become ingrained in American policy. Iran has not deployed military forces to America's borders in the Gulf of Mexico, nor does it interfere in American affairs. In contrast, the United States persistently intervenes in Iran's domestic matters and regional politics under various pretexts. Even when it speaks of diplomacy, its approach is, unfortunately, one of dictating terms and seeking unilateral advantage. It is common for other countries, both within the region and beyond, to attempt to act as intermediaries between Iran and the United States. Naturally, during periods of heightened tension, like the one we have experienced in recent weeks, these nations will reach out to their neighbors and try to facilitate the exchange of messages between the two sides. That established channel, known as the Witkoff-Arakchi, remains active and will be utilized whenever necessary. Heightened tensions have naturally led to some security concerns. In response, a number of foreign diplomatic missions have temporarily reduced their staff in Iran as a precaution. However, reports about the scale of these withdrawals are greatly exaggerated. I can state with confidence that no embassy has shut down. All embassies in Tehran remain open and continue their core operations. Of course, when an embassy temporarily operates with reduced staff, some delays or limitations in its regular services are to be expected. This is a standard, temporary adjustment, not a cessation of activities.